What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Minecraft podcast. This is episode 31. We've made it, boys. Anyways, we want to apologize for the lack of the podcast. I had finals, and then we just got busy and stuff. But we're back at it with the Minecraft podcast. Woo! Yeah, we got a busy week, too.
Yeah.
We got a busy week.
We do. We got a lot of stuff to talk about because we missed a week.
Yep. There's been some big news that came out today. And then, just other stuff, so yeah. So
big games to talk about.
We got big games to talk about, several big games to talk about. At least two big news stories that I can think of. We got the Game Awards to talk about, and so it's going to be a great episode.
And is that happening tonight?
No, I don't think it's tonight, but I know it happens.
Tomorrow?
Is it tonight? If it's tonight, that's really ironic. I don't even know what it is.
Or is it tomorrow? I don't know.
I'm going to look it up while we talk about it. Let's see. When is the Game Awards? No, it's tomorrow night.
Okay.
So, anyways, by the time you're watching this, the Game Awards are probably happening. Anyway, so without further ado, we're going to get right into this. So, there was also the Minecraft update that added the new Pale Gardens, and that's what today is going to be about. We're going to try to go find one, which I don't know which direction would be the best bet to go try to find one.
Okay, which way have you not gone?
I don't think we haven't gone towards the castle that much. I think that will probably be our best bet to spawn new chunks, because I went a ways that way. You went that way to build stuff, and then obviously we went this way because you built up the village and stuff, and I haven't gone beyond the castle, so that should give us the most amount of space.
All right, let's go.
Oh, no, get in survival.
Huh?
Get in survival.
We're going to do it in survival. It's going to take forever.
I don't think it's fun for the viewers to just watch us fly around in creative, though.
I guess you're right, yeah.
And plus, once again, the podcast is about, what we're talking about. We don't need to, find the, anyway. So what do we want to talk about first? We got a lot of stuff that we can choose from.
I guess the thing that's really on my mind mostly is the Indiana Jones game. But
yes, sir.
What do you think is the most relevant thing to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about the New York guy really quick, just because of what happened today. Noah doesn't know about this yet. So, as most of you probably know, there's that saint of New York that murdered a healthcare CEO. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can do some parkour shit. Yep. So he murdered a healthcare CEO, and immediately people were like, "Is he an assassin? What the fuck what is this, right?" And so the other day he got caught at a McDonald's. He had the gun on him still, and he had a manifesto, and they found his social media pages, and he was really into Ted Kaczynski, who was the Unabomber. He was into a lot of definitely some extremist weird shit, right? And today got even crazier because, so obviously he's in custody. We haven't really heard anything from him, but today they found a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel had one video posted, and it was called Part 1: The Truth, and it basically was look, if you're watching this, I've been arrested. I'm going to tell the truth in the coming days, whatever. So today was supposed to be the big reveal of Part 2, and it was just called Part 2. It was just called Part 2. And everybody was really excited for it. It was supposed to come out today. But then YouTube had to fucking ban the account. I hate when these fucking when these social media platforms do this kind of shit. Okay, I get it, he's a bad guy, but hey, how about why can't we see it, I mean,
yeah, I don't really understand.
I can I don't and they also found his Twitter and stuff, and his Twitter had pretty much had the evidence on it. His banner on Twitter had a photo of his back, like an X-ray, because apparently he was denied healthcare for his back. And so, like, it was a photo of how fucked up his back was and stuff through an X-ray machine. And then he also had a photo of him, like, when he was younger, and he wasn't physically fucked up. And then with that was a picture of a Pokemon. And people were like, "What the fuck does this mean?" Well, this Pokemon specifically was number 234 in the Pokedex. And they then converted the.
Okay, this is.
Do you know where this is going, Noah?
I don't know what number 234 is, but
I don't.
this is
I don't
getting kind
remember.
of.
Oh, look, I don't believe this part, but then they like found a passage in the Bible and they were like, "This has to be it." I'm like, no. I think
Like I said, this is getting kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think he just liked Pokemon. But yeah, no, like when I was reading, well, I was waiting for this video all day because I seen early in the morning when they found the account. I think it might have been today that they found the account, but they're like, "Dude, there's a video coming out later today," and everybody's like, "Whoa, okay, let's tune in." And then just YouTube was like, "No." I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been seeing this around all of the circles that I'm in,
Yeah.
and it's like, I don't really personally care that much. I do think it's kind of funny that a healthcare CEO got shot. So.
Oh yeah, I know the whole thing is kind of funny. So it turns out also the girl that reported him, the McDonald's employee, she came out today, and they did not give her money.
Good.
Yeah, I know, right? So she was like, I was expecting to get a bag. I was expecting to get my $50,000 because that's what the reward money was set at. And then, nope.
Yeah, Look, I don't condone killing people.
But if you're going to kill anybody, it should be a healthcare CEO.
Yeah.
A shitty, especially like this company that was, I don't know if you remember this story, but a couple months ago, there was a healthcare company. It was this same healthcare company. They got caught using AI to decide if people's claims were valid or not.
Yeah, I think the person he killed had a lot of stuff stacked up against him. So I think he was doing everybody a favor.
Yeah, I kind of look, it's not cool that he listen. It's not cool, but if he's gonna kill anybody, in my assumption,
I don't think it's that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, and if you want my honest opinion, after we seen like what he was starting to post, I have a feeling that that if he wasn't caught, he was gonna kill other CEOs, and he still had the gun on him. So I think that he wasn't done. I think he had plans to fucking take out some more CEOs. What is that over there? Is that just a torch? Anyway.
Oh, look, a village. Have we been to this one yet?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. I don't remember the lava. So. Get fucked! The RKO! We definitely haven't been here because the Iron Golem's still alive.
Why do you kill iron golems?
I usually do, yeah, for the extra little bit of
Don't,
iron.
Don't. Oh, look, bread.
Bread.
I'll put it in my food bundle.
Ooh, I don't think we have these. Give me your shit. Fuck you, creeper. This is my loot. But speaking of more news, do we want to talk about the hauk tuah girl first, or do you want to talk about something else first?
Yeah, I'd rather talk about something else.
Okay, we'll come back to the hauk tuah girl.
Can I just talk about how insane the game design is?
For sure. Let's
Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy good. I think the first area,
Yeah.
the Vatican.
Yeah.
I swear every area in this game is like its own mini game.
Nice.
That's how it feels because there's so much stuff you can do in all these areas. There's like so
Right.
much side quests and oh, it's so good.
Hell yeah, I'm glad that you guys got a good game. You know, because I've said this, but Xbox needed a win, and I think this is one that they're finally going to have. So,
Do you think you're gonna play it?
yeah, I think I will. I've been playing a lot of Valhalla again. So, like, once I get bored of that again, I'll probably hop back. Well, I might even finish it this time because I'm done with all the side quests. And I did some more story quests today, and I'm like near the end. So I think I might actually end up finally beating Valhalla, but we'll see.
Oh wow!
I know.
You got the DLCs too.
I don't know how big the DLCs are, so maybe it won't be a big deal. But speaking of that, of the DLCs, really quick, the DLCs surprisingly fix a lot of the issues that I had with that game. I tried one on accident last night. And it was the River Raid DLC, and that was pretty cool because it was basically the raids that are already in the game, but they're more complex. Like you can sort of, like you have control over your team, and it's like it was pretty cool. So like I think so far like
Oh my god, is that a jungle?
Is it a jungle? You see a jungle?
Yeah, it's back here.
Ooh, very nice. Whoa, that's a big cave. Okay.
Oh, whoops.
But yeah, no, I do want to play the new Indiana Jones game because it looks cool, and also Xbox finally has a win, so let's go. Which, you know, I still think that they need to figure out a strat for how they want to release games on both PlayStation and Xbox and PC, because while it is great that everybody can play these games, if they're the only studio doing it, it's not going to work in the long term is the issue. But I digress.
I saw just because the narrative team leader was gay, they thought the game was going to be woke.
Dude, I love Twitter.
I think that's hilarious. Oh, and then they're still calling it woke because you're punching Nazis. I don't get that at all.
That's actually the craziest opinion I've ever heard.
I saw somebody because they released an article, Kotaku, which I don't like that company, but they released an article that says how to punch fascists even better in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Yeah.
And this fucking idiot replied and said, "Shut up, Trump is still your president."
What the fuck? Okay, well...
And it's like, and then everybody's like, who said anything about Trump, bro?
Yeah, okay. So first of all, I hate both of these opinions. I hate Kotaku in that instance because that is kind of cringe to be like, let's punch fascists in the face. Like I just hate the word fascist because they love using it currently, and that like I'm so done with it.
Well, you're probably not gonna like the first area then.
Well, no, it's different. Look, it's fine if Indiana Jones uses the context of Nazis as fascists. Yes, I'm talking.
Well, no. The first area is like Mussolini. You're in Italy, and Mussolini is like there, and there's fascists are controlling it. So you call the first area's enemies are called fascists. Like that's literally what they're called.
Yeah, but like that's an actual fascist. What I mean when I don't like that term is modern news cycles where no matter what side you look on, they're gonna call each other fascists, and it's like, guys, it's like the same thing. Like when either side refers to somebody as Hitler, it's like the same thing for me. Where it's like, no, they're not. Let's not be that extreme about it. But you know, that's my opinion. But yeah, no, like the historical context is way different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the game that's so cringe though to be like for Kotaku to be like that, but then it's also really cringe for that guy to be like, Trump's still your president. Like, what are you fucking talking about, buddy?
Yeah, like, so it's kind of funny because it's like, are you calling Trump a fascist?
I think. Well, no, I think what he meant
in a way that it's kind of like I don't know. I don't really get their
well, because like a lot of the left will call rights like they like to call Trump a fascist. So I think that was what he got at, but that's not what Kotaku is saying. You know?
Yeah. Well, the article was literally about how to find power ups so you can make your
Yeah.
do more damage when you punch Nazis.
I will
basically.
agree that they probably should have changed the title a bit because the title is fucking awful. But yeah, no, I get what they're doing. Yeah, but yeah, it's worse for the Trump guy to be like, Trump's still your president. One of my other favorites was when the Lollipop Chainsaw remake came out a couple months ago, and somebody asked on Steam, "Is this game woke?" And it wasn't James Gunn, but it was somebody else that worked on that game. They were like, dude, if you need to ask about if the game that lets you play as a cheerleader in lingerie and you're killing zombies is woke, the game isn't for you.
Yeah. Oh, look. Do we have any of the other wolves yet?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I found some.
Oh, nice.
You want one?
Hold on. Let me see if it's the one that I have. Oh, that's already the one that I have, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, well, I have one now.
Very nice.
He's coming with us.
He's coming with us.
What should I name him?
I don't know.
Indiana?
I was just thinking that.
Oh, look, it's a jungle.
Very nice. Except we don't have our fireflies. I will never.
Oh, yo!
What?
Jungle wolf.
Oh! You're gonna be like, I see one.
Mine.
Very nice.
Oh, dang, he's taking all my bones. Alright, cool. Is there another one? Yes, there's another one. You want it?
Sure. Yeah, give me a second. I'll pull out my bones.
I want to make it a point to collect all of the wolf types.
And that would be very cool. That would be very cool. Oh, another game also came out. Marvel Rivals. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I got more. I got like
you.
a whole stack. Don't worry about it.
I'd like to point in mind that he took over 10 bones. Yeah, so Marvel Rivals came out. It's Overwatch, but for Marvel fans, and it's a good time. Me and Noah played a bit of it, and yeah, it's a good time. I think that as long as the game, it has 33 heroes at launch, and it's got a couple different game modes. If you played Overwatch, you played this. Really, only difference is that Marvel Rivals is third person, and obviously it's Marvel characters. So if you're into that, give it a shot. It's free to play. It genuinely is a fun time. I think that it's like one of the better sort of Overwatch, like, I don't want to say clone, but like Overwatch type games that we've gotten. Like a lot of them are kind of shit and they kind of miss the point. But this game is pretty good. The only issue is like, I feel like, well, this is an issue with all the team-based games, but like there's a constant issue like where your teammates just don't play the objective, and it's really just let's see who can get the most kills when that's not what the game is supposed to be about. But besides that,
There is an actual game mode for that.
Yeah,
I played yesterday.
Yeah,
And yeah, it is fun, but yeah, in the objective game modes, a lot of people just don't know what kind of game they're playing, I think.
Yep. Yeah, it's my biggest
But
issue.
you're gonna get that when you have a popular IP.
Mm-hmm.
And people who play Spider-Man all the time are coming on to Marvel Rivals and they're like, oh, I get to play as Spider-Man and I get to fight the other heroes? That's cool. Basically, like it's like Call of Duty, but for Marvel characters.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they made that?
Oh, yeah, like with all the Marvel characters that use guns.
Oh my god.
Like Winter Soldier, Punisher.
That might be the worst thing that they could make. Hold on, I'm taking my headset off for a second. That could actually be the worst thing that they could make. I would absolutely despise that.
You know what they should make?
What's that?
Savannah Wolves. Look, I think what they should make is there's a new comic series coming out called Hell Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
And it has all of, not all of them because Captain America's not in it, but the World War II era Marvel characters fighting Nazis.
Oh, that's cool.
Now imagine if they had Captain America, Winter Soldier, Nick Fury, Wolverine. There's others. that I can't think of. But imagine if they had all of them in a video game where it's like a Call of Duty style campaign.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, no, that could definitely be something unique and interesting. I really just want them to make a actual good single player game. You know, because like we have
jungle
Spider.
off in the distance.
Oh, nice. What the fuck? No, get off of that. You know, I want a good not single player, but I want a good game like Marvel's Avengers, but I want it to actually be good. I don't want it to be a shitty fucking looter shooter.
Yeah. Did you see that trailer for the Captain America Black Panther 1943?
I saw the original trailer. Is there a new one?
No, I'm just asking you if you saw that.
Yeah, and that I'm interested in. Well, do we know what kind of game that's supposed to be, really, or?
I'm not sure, but it has good graphics.
It does have good graphics. Like I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this looks cool," but I could not tell you because it was just a cutscene. So like, I mean, look, I mean, my assumption is that it's going to be a third-person action adventure game, which like great. That's what we need more of. Like, I just don't understand how it's taken Marvel this long to realize that they need to get in the video game space. Like,
I just think Marvel needs to stop just milking the MCU and just do like actual different things.
Yep.
But we talk about that so much that I just kind of like. Anytime the words come out of my mouth, I just go, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Anytime
anytime
that there's a new Marvel project, we literally always come back to this conversation. But yeah, no, I do agree that they need to do more things like Marvel Rivals. That literally has nothing to do with the MCU. They need more things like X-Men '98. Like they need more stuff like that. You know. Or if you like, and we also talked about this too. I wish that I don't know if we didn't talk about this in the video, so I'll say this really quick. But like, you know, if they would do it more like Star Wars, where it's like, yes, to understand like the main films, like, you know, episode 1 through 9. You need to watch 1 through 9. You know, if Marvel did that, that'd be fine. But then leave some of the side shit alone. Like, you can watch Solo without needing to watch other Star Wars stuff. And that's how I think that MCU film should be handled. I don't think that Shang-Chi should be bogged down by the fact that we're going to shoehorn in this, that he's going to be in the next Avengers. We don't need, like, I don't know.
That's exactly what I loved about Moon Knight.
Okay. Did Moon Knight do that well?
Moon Knight had no connections to any of the movies at all. It was its own thing.
Right.
And that is how it should be done.
Yep. We need more stuff like that, which James Gunn seems to be doing, so. Which, like, yeah. I'm fine with, like, I'm not saying that every movie should be independent, but like not every little show or movie that seems interesting to the average viewer needs to be this giant fucking big picture expand. But anyway, I
think the way I would do it. Here, hold on 1 second.
Okay. We are just searching, ladies and gentlemen, looking around, spying around. I don't see anything yet, so we're just gonna keep going, I guess. But yeah, no, I think that like the current state of the MCU is it's just a complete wreck in my opinion. I just think that there's too much going on all at once, and it's just a major issue of where the MCU's at. But I mean, DC seems to understand. Well, James Gunn seems to understand that they can't do that. So hopefully they stay with that, and like we end up getting something that's interesting in the long run, because I am really excited. We're going to talk about it more, but I guess the first sort of DCU project came out. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard that it's pretty good. I think I'm going to start it on Friday, so I'll report back then. But, you know, I was hoping that we were going to find one of these pretty quick, but it looks like it's going to be a bit of a challenge here. And I'm just running off into the distance, just searching. Searching, searching, searching. Ba-ba. Come here, piggy. I need your meat. Here we go. Get over this hill. Whoa, okay, 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 okay. Let's not fall any deeper, please. Okay, another big cavern. All right. Up top here. Ooh, another village. Ooh, they got watermelon. I don't think we made watermelons yet. Or I should say, I don't think we have watermelons yet, so give me this. Oh, okay. Well, when Noah gets back, we'll have to check out that pillager outpost. Actually, I can do it now, I guess. Holy shit, my inventory's already full? Okay. Whoa. What the world? Yeah, what the hell is... Oh my god. Oh. Whoa. What the world is this, dude? Never seen something like this. What is this? Efficiency 1? No thanks. Dude. This is like actively like one of the coolest villages I've seen in a very long time.
Okay.
Hey, so I found a really interesting village. There's a ruined portal in the center of the village, and then right outside of it is a pillager outpost.
My god. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about,
DC world building?
yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it was just like how, you know, Marvel needs to stop making everything, so, you know, whatever.
So bloated.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. But, you know, they're not going to stop, so it's redundant. I mean, and we talked about this a little bit in private, but it was like this whole thing, like with people giving James Gunn shit for how the universe is already turning out, not from the show, but they're just assuming that it's going to be bad for some reason. And like, that's...
Yeah, I think the reason is because they don't like the track record of DC. And then they're like, well, you're getting the guy that makes all these comedic superhero movies to make Superman? I don't think so.
Okay, well, they're not that comedic. The only one that's like...
No, yeah.
Like the one that's like, okay, yes, Guardians has comedic elements, but the only one that's really comedic is the Suicide Squad, which is something that should be silly and fucking funny, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think the opinion that well, and also, who cares if Superman's a little silly? I mean, yeah, sure, I don't want it to be Spider-Man and have a bunch of shitty one-liners, but that's not what James Gunn is going to make. Let's not pretend like he's some weirdo that... And also, like, it's just so funny to me how Marvel Twitter is in love with James Gunn when he's making Guardians of the Galaxy, and then he makes anything for somebody other than Disney, and like, uh-oh. It's like, what are you...
no.
You guys were just, like, literally
Two-Face.
sucking his cock over what he's made for Disney. So, like, I just hate Marvel Twitter, but...
Me too.
Who doesn't?
I think what they need to do is they need to handle it more like the comics. As far as movies go, where you have the same people playing the same characters and stuff,
Yeah.
like they do right now,
Yeah.
but have the stories feel loosely connected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
you can have an Avengers movie, but not have it really connect to the like have Iron Man. You can put Iron Man in the Avengers movie, right?
Yep.
But not have his movies have any like influence over
Yeah.
the actual movie itself. Like and then his movie after Avengers could like briefly reference it, but not have it like connected at all.
Yeah. I totally
know?
agree.
And that's how they did Secret Wars. Like back in whenever Secret Wars came out, which was I think the 60s, no, the 80s. It was 80s. When Secret Wars came out, I read the comic for Spider-Man that came out after he came back to Earth,
Yeah.
and he just referenced like why he had a different. Was that mine?
Nope,
Or
that
yours?
was mine.
Oh shit.
That's all good. He just got shot by scouts, and I was over here at the pillager outpost.
You know, that's what I hate about. Oh no! Oh shit! I'm so surprised they're still alive.
Motherfucker.
Oh yeah, but like it briefly references the actual comic that came before it. So I think if Marvel did stuff like that, I think it'd be better.
I agree.
Instead of just acting like, oh, this movie happened, so now this one is gonna directly get impacted by everything.
Yep. Oh, I hate that model, man.
Like Far From Home, the whole plot, it rests on the shoulders of Captain America and Iron Man and Avengers.
Yep, I totally agree. That like, I also felt like the Spider-Man ones were like the worst examples because it's like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, I felt like
It's because Sony was like, oh yeah, well we get to play around with the MCU now because we have a deal, and they want their movies to constantly reference the other MCU movies. So because they know that they can make money off of that playground now.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Which,
But once again, we're getting into the territory.
yeah. Well, okay, you may not know the answer. Well, this is probably still Disney stuff, I guess. But like, so what does this? So obviously, the Sonyverse is officially done. What does that mean for Tom Holland? Nothing.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that I don't think they ever really had plans for him to cross over.
Yeah, I think they did
I
for a
think they
short time,
because
but
that was never officially confirmed.
that's
that was
true.
that was only people being like, oh well, I think they're gonna bring him in, and then it was never officially confirmed by anybody.
Well, yeah, the only real issue was the fucking was the ending of No Way Home. But yeah, no, I more meant like, does this is like, because Disney technically has control over that stuff, right? So like, the end of the Sony universe doesn't affect Tom Holland in any way.
Wait, where's my other wolf? The end of No Way Home?
No. Just like, okay, so the Sonyverse is done. We know that now, that they're done with it. So that doesn't affect Tom Holland's Spider-Man in any way, correct?
I don't think so, because he's not in that universe.
Gotcha. Okay.
And they're still making Spider-Man 4. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll talk about that quick. The Sony universe is officially dead. Debatable, in my opinion, good.
No, I think it's good too. I do think it's good because I'm gonna be real with you. Those movies, and I like Morbius and I like Venom.
Yeah.
Madam Web was fucking horrible though.
Madam Web was horrible, and Craven looks fucking awful. I watched the first 10 minutes because Sony released it. Oh.
I thought Craven looked kind of good.
Yeah.
I still want to watch it. Yeah. But I'm also gonna give my real opinion on this. Those movies could be way better.
100%. Like,
but I still love them for what they are.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, I totally get it. You know, I really have not enjoyed any of those Sony films, and they were not getting any better. Like, so, yeah, I totally understand why they're ending it, and like, which I'm kind of surprised.
That's a sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm kind of surprised because like Venom makes a ton of money for Sony every time that they release one, so it kind of was a little surprising to me that they were canceling Venom and everything, not just like, okay, we're done with these side shit that doesn't do well. You know, Morbius and Madam Web are the, you know, the big ones, obviously, and then Craven probably won't do great either, but, you know. Like, Morbius always sells, like, over, like, $1 billion worth. Like, it's always, like, the biggest thing in the box office.
Wait, Venom or Morbius?
Venom. Did I say Morbius?
You said Morbius.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Morbius...
Misquote him. Make a quote out of that one.
Yeah.
Misquote Hunter.
Yeah, like...
Get it to happen.
Like, I don't really like the Venom movies, but I like will always admit like that they are very popular. Like they're films that people go and watch, you know? So... Because people...
I got one reason why.
Why is that?
Because Venom's popular and Tom Hardy.
I was about to, I was about to be like, Venom's a really popular character, Tom Hardy, and it's also like Sony always pours a lot of money into their marketing, and I feel like with Venom, I feel like people see it and they just recognize it as a Spider-Man thing, you know, compared to Morbius. So
I think Agent Venom is still going to happen, but I don't think it's going to be in that universe. But that kind of confuses me. Maybe they stopped production on that because that was an official source that reported that Agent Venom was in the works.
Yeah,
they set it up in Venom 3. So,
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they don't touch that again. I think that the overall reception that people are already having to Craven after the first 10 minutes, I think that was enough for Sony to be like, yeah, we can't keep doing this, you know? Even though Venom 3 did do well, at least I think it did well, right?
Venom 3 made money, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you know, which is also odd because Sony loves their money. But
yeah, they do. A little too much.
Yep. The main reason that, like, this is in general, not just like the Spider-Verse stuff or the Sonyverse, sorry, is that Sony is so in love with their Blu-rays still that they are so hell-bent on keeping so many of their films off of streaming services, and it's the fucking worst.
I actually appreciate that.
I'm fine. Okay, look. I can't say anything. I own a lot of Blu-rays. Okay, I can't say anything. I love buying Blu-rays, but give me the if you are okay. Just because you want to, like, just because they're like, oh, well, we own Blu-ray, or, well, because we created the Blu-ray, we're still going to make Blu-rays. Okay, that's fine. But don't make it to where people can't, no, you know how little people actually still buy Blu-rays? They're hurting themselves doing that, is what I don't understand.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Like, I love physical media. Like, physical media is better in every way. But it's not, like... I just don't understand why
from
they're
a business standpoint.
Yeah. And they're so hell bent on it. And it's like, why do you guys, and like Sony, if people don't know this, Sony makes so little money. The main thing that they make money off of now is PlayStation. That's their main money maker now. So like, it just makes so little sense to me that they're like, okay, we're going to keep pumping out Blu-rays that lose us money every year. I mean, okay, like me and Noah buy Blu-rays, but we're into that. When's the last time like somebody that's not like super big into movies, like the average movie watcher? When I haven't heard somebody that's just an average movie watcher buy a physical DVD in a long time. My grandparents don't even own a Blu-ray player anymore. Like you know what I mean? Like
my dad will be like, yeah, we can watch it. Where's it streaming on? And I'm like, but I still tell him because I do the same thing, but But when it comes to like when I go to like my comic shop and they have their Blu-rays out, I look through them and I'm like, oh, let me buy this one because I literally bought Pacific Rim today on Blu-ray because it was like really cheap, like $4.
Yep.
For Pacific Rim on Blu-ray, and it had a slipcover.
Yeah, I love Blu-rays, man. I love my Blu-rays.
I even got Furiosa in the mail today on Blu-ray.
Oh, nice. What was the last one I bought? I bought one a couple weeks ago. I don't remember what it was. But I love my physical media, and like.
Last week I got Predators on Blu-ray.
Oh, nice. Nice. I kind of so I guess we'll talk about this too, and I've my opinion keeps changing on this, but I want to talk about it for a minute. So I don't think, we definitely didn't talk about that. How the fuck did I do that? How the fuck did I make it back home?
What?
I went in like a fucking circle. How did I do that?
Oh no. Do you want to just teleport to me?
Yeah, I will in a second. But like, I'm actually so shocked in how I did this. Okay. So then
You can leave your wolf at home.
Oh, well, it's too late. So anyway, so Alien Romulus came out. People really loved it, and they decided to release a version of. They decided to release a VHS version of the film, which, okay, cool, is what I thought at first, until I thought about it. So, VHS players can only output 480i, below 480p, okay? They shot this film in IMAX in 4K. I just, like, and it's also did you see how much they're charging for this VHS tape?
Yeah.
So a normal VHS tape, when VHS was king, would go for like $20-$30, okay? Which, you could do the math on inflation and whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. The point is that they are charging $60 fucking for a VHS tape in 2024, which is to me a little crazy. Like, they don't even charge that much for a fucking steelbook nowadays.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not buying that, but it would be cool to have, but I'm not buying it.
It would be cool to have, but yeah, no, like, and my other concern is that, like, if you take a 4K video and downscale it to 480i, it's gonna look like complete shit.
I think that's the point of what they're trying to do.
Then that's bad, then, because look, VHS tapes already look retro enough. You don't need to take a good quality 4K video file and compress it down to 480i just to be like, look, it's retro. It's already retro enough if you put it on a fucking VHS tape.
Yeah.
That was my other concern too. I haven't seen anybody talk about it really. But if they fucking decided to do that thing that some people, they did this with Dragon Ball Z a couple years ago, where they released a definitive like Blu-ray definitive edition or whatever, and they made it look grainy on purpose. And part of my thing was like,
wait, oh, Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, Dragon Ball did that. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z, yeah, they released like some Blu-ray like special cut or whatever, and they're like digitally remastered, and they purposefully made it look like grainy and like old, and they did that on purpose because the original looked like that, and obviously it's been fixed since then, but they like made it really obvious, and it looks like fucking shit. And it's like, why would you do this?
Yeah,
I
guess for the people that like that sort of thing.
Does anybody like it that much, though?
My first wild frog.
Oh, wow, mine too. Whoa, there he goes. There he goes. Wait. No! What the fuck? No! How did keep inventory get turned off? No! No! When was it ever turned off? No! 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 I'm going to in a minute, but either way, I also just realized that we slept at the fucking village. Damn it! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Also, I'm Steve again. I'm no longer the Indian guy. Yeah. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. So there's actually a couple things that we can talk about with Fortnite. So the obvious one is that they're adding in a new 5v5 first-person mode that is basically search and destroy from COD. A lot of people are calling it Counter-Strike. It's not that. Yeah. So honestly, I'm not surprised. Good on them, because like Fortnite is, as much as I'm not a big fan of Fortnite in general, I will give them credit for being able to create like a lot of different stuff inside of one game, you know, and making like really the first kind of like mega game, you know, because like obviously there's things like Roblox and shit, but I don't count that. But like what Fortnite is doing with the Fortnite Festival, Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, now Fall Guys, now this new FPS mode, like they are genuinely creating like the first sort of like, in my opinion, like the ultimate like super game, you know. I agree. Did you see that they're Did you see the new GTA mode that they're adding as well? Might not be the same one, but the one that I saw was not Lego. So maybe this, yeah, no. So they're adding one that's basically identical to GTA. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't think it was the Lego one. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, no. So like, I still think like as much as I'm not a big fan of Fortnite, like I will give them credit for like genuinely creating something that is, you know, like one giant thing, and you know they do that really well. I don't. It's like the game's fun and all, but then they add stuff where I'm like, I have no interest in this. Like some of the things that they add and things like that, like some of the cringe skins and stuff. But all right. Anyway, are we ready to call it an episode? Okay. So I'm naked over here in the village, but next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back fully kitted out again. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this episode of the podcast. If you are interested, there's a link down in the description to join our Discord. There was also another link to buy Dummy Energy with our code Sigma934 for 10% of anything on their entire website. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps out a ton. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Peace.